Hi, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. Are you looking for a beach read this summer? May I suggest your big wireless bill? It's got suspense, mystery, a slightly flat emotional arc, and a shocking twist where you realize you've been overpaying the entire time. Fortunately, though, Mint's story is better. Every plan, $15 a month. Even unlimited. That's it. Happy ending. Zero tears. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Vacation rental hosts can make or break a vacation. Luckily, Vrbo makes it easy to find the ones who make it stress-free. Vrbo's Premier Hosts badge highlights vacation rental hosts with top-tier listings. The ones with excellent guest experience reviews, 0 cancellations, and strong ratings across the board. For trip planners who want to be hosted, not ghosted, choose Premier Hosts. Book today on the Vrbo app. If you know, you Vrbo.
This summer, say I do.
I am marrying a stranger.
Like never before.
Am I crazy?
It's a whole new Married at First Sight on Peacock.
Thank God I woke up in love.
With new experts.
My name is Dr. Lisa.
My name is Paul Brunson.
More couples.
This could be the start of a very successful marriage.
And more surprises.
Or maybe not.
Everything is just not enough.
You're a little bit crazy.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I want my fairy tale ending.
Married at First Sight, now streaming. New episodes Thursdays, only on Peacock.
Determined to make the rest of summer the best of summer? LL Bean has clothing and gear designed to do it all. Like sun-washed apparel that feels broken in from the start. Rainwear for every surprise rainstorm. Hand-sewn boat shoes. And of course, the iconic boat and tote. Made right here in Maine to carry all your summer essentials since 1944. LL Bean. Be an outsider. Visit llbean.com to learn more.
What if I told you you only have 12 hours to legally have sex?
To finding true love. Or just like a good guy.
From the director of Easy A and Anyone But You.
This whole thing is nuts.
There's nothing traditional about this night.
On August 7th, the clock starts on the summer's biggest rom-com.
I'm Owen.
Allie.
What about you and me?
Monica Barbaro, Callum Turner.
I've been told I'm a 7.
By who? Your mom?
Nah, she thinks I'm a 10.
One night only. Rated R. Only in theaters August 7th.
Ready, baby. I'm ready. I just hit record. We're ready to go.
Hi.
Welcome back to Stateside. How was it? Escaping
I'm on
America?
that stateside. It was good. It was fun. I had a really great time. Although London in the summer is another animal.
She's hot.
She's hot, but also everyone's there. And I'm like, why are y'all here? Like, I was here for a wedding, but why are y'all here? Because this feels like the bad time to be here.
Well, unfortunately, in America, as you know, we are limited on vacation time of when our children are not going to be in school. So summer vacations are just the only time we get to travel, unlike the rest of the world that gets to.
I just
travel
visiting
regularly.
there in the winter time versus the summer. It's like a very different experience. The winter is like really magical, and the summer
Cozy.
is really smelly.
Yeah. In the summer, you're like, oh, I would have hated to be here when they were hanging people on the bridge and like dying of like dysentery and all of that.
No, every time we would like view like a old house or like a old castle, or my brain always goes to like, these hoes smell
Stank.
rank. We went to the National Gallery, and you see like all the National Portrait Gallery, and so you see all the portraits of all of the Tudors and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all decadent. But I'm like, you absolutely know that there is just shit lining like the backside of their entire dress, because like they don't have anyone to like how are they gonna shit? They got to take all the layers off. They gotta, and they're not taking their psyllium husk or anything, and they are absolutely just like wet.
Do you think that's how Angela's feeling inside of the egg suit?
Yeah, I don't know. She either is wet shit or barely any shit.
And I think it's the latter. Anyway, guys, Tom Hamlett is here to talk to me about Big Brother. We are not going to continue to talk about medieval shits. But
Oh, yeah.
I do want to say that it does make sense when you're there, like in Europe in the summertime, like how the plague spread. You're like, oh, yeah, makes sense.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The people like are just on top of each other, no air conditioning, sharing little like holes in the ground, and like then eating next to the hole.
Yummy. Much like I feel the experience in the Big Brother house. Now, Tom, I'm so happy you're here. I don't think you and I have ever gotten on mic and talked about Big Brother before. As you know, last year was my first time ever watching Big Brother. I've only ever seen 2 seasons of Big Brother. I did one time get stuck with you guys just watching like a 45-minute compilation.
Wow, guys, did you hear that? She said I got stuck with you guys. I just want to make sure everyone really heard that.
First of all, watch your mouth, okay?
My mouth is fine. You're the one that said it.
Secondly, context is key. I said watching a 45-minute compilation of Big Brother clips, okay?
That was queued up by
Donnie. Donnie, the Big Brother, our Big Brother godmother. And now you were also lucky enough to participate in Birthday Brother 40, which, guys, I've been saying for like weeks to go over to I Am the Cute One's Patreon, patreon.com/I'm the Cute One. They have a collection, and I think it's very exciting to see our podcasters be Big Brother players.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I'm still in the game as of right now when the show's airing. So, guys, there's a lot of Tom drama. There's been some drama with me in the mix. So go check it out.
Yeah. No, you played for approximately what? 20 hours? 36?
Well, I won't reveal when or if I bow out, but the gameplay lasted. There was a whole evening. There was like maybe 3 or 4 hours of gameplay the first night, and then it was I think it was 8 a.m. was the game start. And by the time the last votes were tallied and dinner had wrapped, it was like 11 p.m. So whatever math that is, lots of hours.
Yeah, we're going to round up and say about 30 hours. Honestly, yeah. I would say maybe I'm going to round up to 36 because I do believe there was some pre-work involved. In the game itself, Donnie is a genius, albeit an evil genius. But I wanted to know, as somebody who's played Big Brother in a very cute, smaller way, did you feel like you would want to go into the Big Brother house ever after playing like a sort of cutesy little version of Big Brother?
This episode is brought to you by Adobe Firefly, the all-in-one creative studio with AI-powered image and video generation. Built for today's creative process, Firefly helps you generate, edit, and experiment fast. Because the asks aren't getting smaller, and the timelines? Woo, yeah, still tight. With all the best creative AI models in one place, Firefly brings your ideas to life. Learn more at adobe.com/firefly.
I wrote a little song to remind you, Choice Hotels get you more of the experiences you value. The Cambria Hotel's got it all. A rooftop bar, have a ball. Bring a date, your squad, or even your mom. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Amazon Health AI presents Painful Thoughts.
Why did I search the internet for answers to my cold sore problem? Now I'm stuck down a rabbit hole filled with images of alarmingly graphic sores in various stages of ooze. I can clear my search history, but I can never unsee that.
Don't go down the rabbit hole. Amazon Health AI gets you the right care, fast. Healthcare just got less painful.
Ever wonder where Tropicana got its name? The tropics. And every time you enjoy a glass, you're not just drinking juice. You're taking a trip. Stepping into sunshine and embarking on a flavorful journey into the tropics where ripe fruit is crafted into wildly delicious juice. And the best part? No passport required. Tropicana. Give life some juice.
Ouch. This knee is killing me, but I can't stop training. The marathon is in 2 weeks.
Let's get on ZocDoc and find a doctor to take a look at that for you.
Okay.
Here's a review. Dr. Craddock really takes his time.
No, I don't have time.
What about Dr. Charles? His patients say he can help find a quick fix, and he's in network.
Great, now we're talking. Book it.
Booked. 1 mile down, 19 to go.
Bring it on.
You've got options. Download the ZocDoc app today.
So I've always wanted to play Survivor. I've never wanted to play Big Brother because Survivor moves a bit quicker. And I realized that is the thing about, well, the game moved really fast, obviously, when we were doing it because there was like 25 of us that played, I think. And we had to, get rid of everyone and crown a winner all in like essentially a day. So like the game moved really fast. And when the game moves really fast, it leaves less time for you to care about semantics or like also things stay a little more fresh in your mind, like about like if something had happened, an elimination had happened that you didn't like, and what I've heard from Survivor players who've played Big Brother is that like Survivor is similar in the way that like every day something new is happening. Big Brother is every, I think 2 days a week things are happening. And then the others are just you walking around like with sunglasses on because there's like lights shining on you for TV lights. And like you just, I mean, I cannot imagine playing such a slow game. So I don't know if I would go into the Big Brother house. I think what I would do is go in Survivor and say Survivor goes well, get thrown into the CBS reality, and then maybe go into Big Brother. But I would rather do Survivor and then like Amazing Race and the Challenge before Big Brother. It's just 110 days or something. It's a really long time.
Yeah, I mean, Survivor, talk about shitting where you're eating, where you're sleeping, where you're bathing. I mean, that's
yeah, but I still have tin hat on about Survivor these days. Like no one loses that much weight anymore. Where I'm like, what's happening? Like,
you guys feeding them Twinkies on the side.
I'm like, is there a Papa John's in the forest? Like what?
I imagine.
People just don't have the same like waif look that they used to by day, whatever. Granted, Survivor also they've condensed the game, so now it's only 20. I think it's 24 days now, where it used to be.
Like nothing.
It used to be 40 something, I believe.
Yeah, that is so funny. If there is, I'm sure somebody like CBS was like, well, we did start this game off in kind of unethical ways, but it turns out that we could be liable if somebody dies. So
yeah. Well, the one thing I will say about Big Brother, though, about the gameplay, that to defend some of our manic characters, I will say that I'm someone who's very even keeled in life. Like I can pop off, but like I'm not the first to like start something. Like I'm the person that is like, were they for real after they get up and leave the table? But like I'm not that like I don't get that butthurt about stuff. Like, but when you're in the game and you don't have a phone and you don't have anything to think about but the game, everything does bother you. Like it really does. And I'm on the side of like not as combative as others. Like I know that that's why this game is like crazy for Angela, because Angela like she sits and she sees, but because you don't have anything else to do. Like I really do sympathize with them when they're like having manic episodes, because I'm like, no, you think it's crazy watching it, but being in it, like you really don't have anything else to do. But think about
First of all, Angela does not sit and seethe. She lays down on the floor and crashes out. Okay, please be very clear about what Angela prefers to do. Also, I feel like you and I both have this issue that I think that I'm going to say it's because we're really smart and we're really witty. I think it's, and we also have sort of like a dry way of saying things sometimes. I think sometimes people think that we're being facetious when we're being genuine. I think sometimes like, and that can... that can sometimes be taken as like, are you genuinely complimenting me, or are you being like a little bit of like a snarky bitch? And you're like, no, I swear to God, I know most of the time I am snarky and funny and silly and sarcastic, but when I'm being genuinely kind to a person, I feel like sometimes they think that I'm like trying to do something else. So I feel like that would be something that I would struggle with, me more so than you, because you are a man, and I think women are always sort of given that light anyway.
Yeah, women are often in the house being like, well, she's a bitch. And it's like, she was just saying like good morning to you, but okay.
Now we are on week 2 of Big Brother. Yes. You had a blast catching up. You literally, I feel like I saw a thread from you saying, oh my God, I'm like a week behind. Am I ever going to get caught up? And I said, oh boy. And then next thing I knew, like, I don't know, 2 hours later, you were like, I'm all caught up.
I did a little skim through on one of them because I was like, I could tell there was nothing going on, and I was like, oh, let me just see what the veto competition. I think it was the veto one. Like I saw the fight in the beginning, and then I was like, we can just get to the comp, and then it wasn't that many episodes. It was just like it's hard. I struggle with Big Brother. One of the things I don't like is I like the live feeds. Like it's fun to watch every once in a while, but I don't like the accounts that only recap the show via live feeds because then I get spoiled. Like I already got spoiled for the HOH on Sunday.
Yeah. See, I try to stay off of the live feeds until I literally will just scroll really fast on threads. Like I'll just try not to look at it. I appreciate the people that use spoilers, the spoiler thing, like on threads, which is really nice. But I also understand the idea of like, look, Big Brother is on all the time. If you don't want to be spoiled, block Big Brother from your feeds or whatever, which is fine. But I do love this show so much. It is also such a breath of fresh from like Love Island, which you really think about. You're like I'm like a few weeks behind again on Love Island UK, and I'm like, oh, God, there's so much stuff that's happening all the time. With Big Brother, you're like, at least the editors know what to put in there. For the most part, that's actually going to end up meaning something. You know, you're not like inundated with a bunch of nonsense. Although this week we did get a lot of Angela in the egg suit, like a lot of clown sound Angela in the egg suit. So I'd love to ask you, Tom, what's your experience with Angela? Did you watch her previous season?
Yes, I did. I did watch her season. I really liked her on her season. I know that's a little. Let me make this clear, guys. Like she's pulled some. Definitely like kind of borderline racist behavior. She's like an absolute terror to society. I just like as a reality star, she's like mostly harmless outside of like her, little microaggressions here and there, but she just makes like a really fantastic nightmare. Like, do I want to hang out? No. Do I want to meet her? No. Do I want her to hear this episode? No. But I do think that the reason Big Brother was so fun and 10 plus years ago is that it really was like just every single random person from every random kind of pocket of society are thrown together, and I think there's a lot of Angelas in this world, and so I just like seeing her crash out.
It is really fun. Chelsea pointed out that Angela is just like a Shannon Bedore variant. Like that's why very much similar energy. And apparently Donnie told me that she's real life friends with Whitney Rose from Salt Lake City. So like I feel like I know.
What do they talk about?
I just feel like I know the crashing out. Like I can sense it. I can feel it in my bones. And I think a lot of people don't like Angela because we've all been Angela at one point in our lives. Like we've all been there. We've all had a middle-aged white woman crash out, and I think that there's something so relatable and so funny about her. I will admit I was not around for the sort of borderline microaggressions, but so far I've been enjoying the shit out of her on this show. She really showed up this week. They did. So the HOH happened this week. We had the winner was Devins. He was trying to throw it and then he won it, which was very exciting. Devins from Survivor. Anything for us to know about this man besides the fact that allegedly, Tom, he's my age?
Yeah, he's just one of those straights that like looks ancient but is younger than you want him to be. It's just it's an epidemic, really. It is. And I think the cure really is moisturizer, but I know a lot of people don't want to do that.
No. The cure is
Devins is interesting.
Water.
He's a good Survivor character. He does make for very fun TV. Something I like about him is that he is very just game first. Like he doesn't really think too much into stuff. It's all just, it's a game, which I think in this day and age, we don't have a lot of players that play like that anymore, especially like on Big Brother, people get incredibly emotional and play a really like this girl Mallory on this season. I'm like, oh, you have to stop crying. You have to, like, this is the game.
I know. But in her defense, she cried and then she gathered herself and she got herself off the block. So
she did, but if she hadn't like gotten herself off the block, I think people probably would have gotten rid of her ass because she was just like making a scene. But Devins is just like very even keeled and is a good game player. is he like, he doesn't really have star quality to me necessarily, but he was a very fun foil to this other kooky character on Survivor 50 this past season. You should watch Survivor 50.
I know Arthur tells me to watch it all the time, but I'm just a bad friend. So
D was also on Survivor 50.
Yeah. D is gorgeous,
Stunning,
but also dated Johnny Bananas, huh?
He just kind of gets around with all the tools. D.
Yes, speaking of tools, very important. So we have Devins as the HOH, and everybody's doing their thing. They're working the room. We got Rome and Lyric, obviously, like a 30-second showmance. Those two are already saying, "I love yous. I'm going to marry yous."
Can we talk about Lyric for a second?
Go ahead.
What is she puts on this like
baby voice?
She sounds like, but it's a baby. But then it's like. She's like, I'm a baby, but make it newscaster. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just something a little like...
She's a sexy baby telling the news.
That's a good impression. Like, it's like very... There's just something like, huh? What? And I can't believe these... And I've watched Big Brother for a long time. I haven't seen a couple fall hard this early and this heavy where they're like, oh, no, we're going to get married. I'm like, married?
Yeah. Yeah. I also don't like that we're hearing certain language that's very Love Island coded. Like last week, Ashley was like, I have to pull people for chats. This week, somebody was like, I really like the connection I have with like so-and-so. I was like, connections and chats? I don't think so, buddy. You better take that shit over to the Fiji. All right.
You know I loved Ashley. You know I loved Ashley. You know she is like my girl. That is the if there's a character type on reality that is for me, it is Ashley.
And she stands the test of time because we've seen Ashley on your favorite Rock of Love. We've seen Ashley on Love Island. We've seen like she is just a person. She could have been on Next, the MTV dating show. She could have been
timeless.
She is timeless. She really is. She could have been one of, what's it called? Real Housewives of New Jersey's daughters. Like that girl, she really
ship her off to Rhode Island. She could be a housewife of Rhode Island. I think she's probably in the age range.
Yeah, she probably is. She is allegedly 29. I said, okay. No, she's allegedly like 24. I said, oh, and Devins.
Yeah.
Same skincare routine. Okay. But anyway, we have the HOH. We have all these rumblings. So far, Angela has set up this thing where like everybody believes that hold on one second, my headphones are dying. Everybody believes that there is a Roman Empire being built. You binged it. Did you pick up at what point Rome was building an empire? I don't believe that he ever did. Did he?
I think he just... So the people that he's good with is Melody, Latrice, Lala, is it Yash or Yosh? Yash, Lyric, and Jason. I mean, like that is kind of like half the house, I guess. But like, I think it's just authentic friendships. I don't really think it's as calculated as they think it is. Here's the thing with Angela, though, is on Angela's first season, she came when she did the Crazy Eyes. Which the reason that was not great was the guy that she was doing this after is of mixed Asian descent. One of his parents is Asian, and yeah, I don't know his whole thing, but like not great. Regardless, though, like in addition to that man being Asian, he was also the like Rome type. He was like the buff, like hot, win every challenge character. Angela has a thing about these types of people. Like she was bound. It was either going to be Camu or Rome. Like it was one of them that she was going to turn on. Camu buddied up to her. So like she was good with him, but like that's her MO. She wants to get rid of the hot guy.
Yeah, she gets
and
really
bully
upset.
them potentially.
Yeah, it's very weird. She's like, everybody's so charmed by Rome. He keeps coming in and charming everybody. Ooh, what is Rome going to tell me to do? But guess what? He doesn't come and try to charm me. And I'm like, do you want to be charmed by him? I think you do. I think that's the thing. I think that she wishes that these guys would like come and try to like flirt with her.
Yeah,
like,
I don't really get it. I think she thinks love and light Angela, but I think she thinks she looks like Melody. Like I think she's like, it's me. Welcome back. Hottie in the house. Boys who wants me. I got a gay ass son.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in, and that's too late. SimpliSafe is changing that.
Stop. This is SimpliSafe. Police are on the way.
We don't just alert, we stop crime before it starts. SimpliSafe, plan starting around $1 a day. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplisafe.com/Spotify or with promo code Spotify.
Outdoor deterrence requires a SimpliSafe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplisafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.
Evening. Buyer's remorse. Buy a new car? I'll be moving in. Let's get started.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake. I bought it from Carvana.
You what?
Yeah, great price. I even have 7 days to love it or return it.
So there's no...
No buyer's remorse. More like buyer's rejoice.
I guess I'll let myself out. Congratulations. I mean it.
Buyer's rejoice. Buy your car today on Carvana.
Limitations and exclusions may apply. See our 7-day return policy at Carvana.com.
She's like when she was telling that story about dancing with Howie on the cruise, she was like, I got Howie and we cut a rug on the dance floor. And I was like, okay, Angela, cool it.
Also, she's talking about Howie like he's like, she's talking about Howie like he's like, I don't know, like the finest thing. And I'm like, he shows up 2 minutes later and I'm like, Howie needs to drink a glass of water.
No. They're the CBS reality TV people that are not people of color. They're like, all the whites of CBS, they're like, nobody drink a glass of water. You are not allowed. You're contractually obligated to dehydrate yourself. They look bad. So the house is talking, whatever. Rome goes and talks to Devins and he's like, hey, I really want to work with you. There's a bunch of people I would really wish that you don't put on the block. And I guess essentially he names all those people that you just did. And Devins is like, yeah, I can't save all those people. So give me like a shorter list. And he says, okay, don't put Lyric, Jason, and who else?
It was
Lala.
It was Lyric,
No.
Jason.
Yeah.
Wait, don't put Lyric, Jason, or him. It was just the three of them. And then he was like, Melody and Latrice I'm good with, but like don't. But like if you have to put up people from my group, I would say one of them.
Yeah, something like that. And so he's like, all right, cool. So he has a talk, but then in the middle of the night, there is a group of people that come and visit Devins. And those group of people then sneak downstairs and slowly wake up everybody who is part of that group. And basically, it's the whole house minus Rome, Jason, Lyric, Melody, and Mallory. Like everybody.
Yeah, and
basically
Latrice.
and Latrice.
Yeah.
Yeah. They all make their way up and they're just so obvious about it because they go upstairs and Rome is like, I literally hear you guys waking everybody up. Then Rome, Jason, and Lyric are just standing in the kitchen. And Angela comes up to she's like, I gotta go get Barrett. So she goes and gets Barrett. And Barrett goes up there. And then Rome like goes and rings the doorbell and they're just like not gonna open the door. It was just, I was like, did you think that was bad gameplay? I was like, is this funny? What is this? This is so obvious.
It is bad gameplay probably, but I will say with games like this, like at that point they'd been in the house for like 10 days. They've been seeing people just talk game in front of each other's faces about each other. I think you do get kind of used to people just like, getting pulled up to different places. It being in the middle of the night is like another level of insanity, especially because they don't have clocks. Like they don't know they don't know what time it is.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, it's real. Like they torture these people. I mean, they don't know what time it is at any point. The only way they understand time is that the lights in their bedrooms go on and off at like I believe a certain time. Like I think they get bedtime. It's like Love Island, how Love Island lights, like they don't have control over them. They just go off or come on. The bedrooms all go off, I think, at a certain time and then turn back on at a certain time. So that's their only marker of like what time of day it probably is.
It is alarming. That would really fuck me up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it was so silly. It was really, I mean, it was fun to watch, but all these people basically, they come together and Drew names them the Tool Shed Alliance.
Tough.
And then he goes, you're a tool and you're a tool and you're a tool. And I was like, do you think Drew knows? Do you think he's being funny?
I think he is being funny. I think he understands like that it's a pun on being a douche.
Yeah. Drew also looks to me like if Sonic the Hedgehog became a real boy.
Yeah, that also his hairline troubles me. The energy he puts into keeping that hair afloat is also troubling. I don't know.
You wouldn't flip your head upside down and blow dry it?
That is crazy. That's something you do in like high school. I mean, he's a child.
He's a child. He's a child. That's a child. Like that.
Like I would love to see him with a slick back. What does it look like then? But maybe he's got a fucked up head. Who knows?
Maybe he's got like a really deep widow's peak or something, and like he's just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Instead, I'm gonna do this wacky Sonic the Hedgehog hair. No, but it's also his face. His face itself. I was like, you're drawn like a cartoon. I've never seen a human being with that face. It's very strange.
Yeah, I'm like staring. Sorry, I'm just like staring at a photo of him right next to your face because they have their things up. He really is. It's kind of mesmerizing actually. Now that I'm looking at it.
So
he's kind of blue steel. Like he's like
no, he wishes. Please don't. Well, it's time for nominations, and Devins puts up Jason, Lyric, and Melody, and I was like, okay, pretty straightforward. But then Angela gets up in her egg suit. So Angela, at this point, they've been doing this voting of you vote every week for America to pick your favorite. That person gets to go into a room, get spun in a very fast circle, and then they have to select it. It's like Angela is getting tortured. It's
you need to go watch her first season. First challenge is she sits in a chair and is spun around at like a even faster speed. So this, I think, was like a little nod to like her meme. There's a meme of her. Chelsea uses it all the time of like her like she's literally like this. She's like you have to go look it up. It's really funny.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go look it up. But it was just so funny, and she got punished and said she picked a punishment by accident, and it was the egg suit, the egg detective. And would you be able to do that? Would you be able to be in the egg suit?
I'll be fine. Yeah, I could do that. It's something that's sick about me, which is why I think I could be okay on Survivor, is like I can handle an uncomfortable scenario for an eerily long period of time. It's like why I'm like moderately good at running, I think. Because like I can just be like, yeah, this is terrible, but like here we are. Like I'm not like, no more. Like I'm like, we'll just keep going. I don't want to inconvenience anyone.
You're so resilient.
Is it resilience or is it just like a frightening level of people pleasing? I don't know, but
not that you say it that way. You're like, is it resilience? Is it people pleasing? Or are you a serial killer?
I think there are a good amount of Sagittarius serial killers, so maybe
it's Sag and Virgo, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Us. Anyway, so Angela gets up in her egg suit in the middle of the right after the nomination ceremony, and she and Jason have words. And I mean, I would love to hear your take on what you thought of this level of drama.
So, okay, I need people to learn a little bit more about Selena Estides. So,
yes, okay, thank you.
Okay,
yes.
So Selena Estides is Jason's drag persona. Selena was on season, I think, 15 or 16 of Drag Race, and then is on the current season of All Stars that ended this week. She got eliminated. It's kind of complicated how they do it now, but she got eliminated in like an earlier round, so she wasn't going to be there for the final episode. So it timed out perfectly so she could be on this show. But she is a massive gameplay fan. She's also best friends with Frankie Grande, who famously was on Big Brother.
Okay.
That's how most people know who he is at this point, is Big Brother. I mean, now he's a Broadway person again, but But so she's love gameplay, and the All Stars version of Drag Race is very like gaming. Like there's like a level of like you have to create alliances and things like that. And this season, she pulled essentially the same shit that she pulled with Angela, where she was like talking to people, being like, "I just love you so much," and then like they would turn around, and she would look at the camera and be like, and like give them a smirk. So like this is not new to people who like know her. She also is queen of the crash out. She's like always crashing out on the show.
Yeah. Jason
so
crashed out already
there's a
about not
clip,
being picked. Yeah.
Well, right. I'll text you there's some TikToks where you can see like the compilations of her crash outs, but I knew that this is what we were going to get with her on the show, which is why she can't leave the show anytime soon.
No, it's amazing. So far, I'm really, really loving it. It's very silly. It's very melodramatic. And it kind of went nowhere, the fight with her and Angela, or him and Angela, Jason.
Because
and
Angela can't back it up. That's the problem. She doesn't really have she can't finish it. Like she knows how to start a beef, but doesn't know how to land it. Like that was her issue with the Crazy Eyes guy. It's like it always ends in her just like doing like a pseudo apology and then rolling her eyes and walking away. It's like, okay, well, at least land like a really good like punchline.
Well, it was so funny because she was like, he's using his sexuality against me. And then he was like, I don't think of you as sexual. He just like got her all worked up. And she was like, no, I'm not saying that you're being sexual on me. I'm just saying. And it was just like a classic Shannon Bedore like crash out. It was so fun. I loved it. And then I loved that every time she stopped and Devin started to talk again, she was like, and one more thing. Which is so cute. You know, I've said this before. I watch the show with my kids and they absolutely love it. They think it's so funny. And Noah like just could not get over the egg suit this week. He was like, but they're crying and she's wearing an egg suit. Like it's so silly. They're talking serious stuff and then she's wearing the egg suit. Like it's just the funniest thing in the world. It's such a silly, goofy show.
Who is Noah team? Like who's his team? Who does he root for?
I don't think he has a team yet. Just like I don't either.
But is he anyone he's liking? Like he's like, I think they're really funny. Or
well, he was very excited for Jason later on. You know, he goes on to get off the block. So Jason, he was excited for that. He was really happy. He did not love that everybody was being mean to Rome. But I think that's also because right after this big fight where Devins basically calls out Rome and says, by the way, Rome also said that I will basically Angela starts it. Angela's like, and Rome said that he would, put Latrice's head on a platter or something really insane. And Rome's like, I never said that. And Devins is like, yeah, Angela, he never said that. I don't know what you're doing, Angela, but he never said that. And Rome's like, yeah, thank you. That didn't happen. Latrice is sobbing. So then after this is when Rome goes and hugs Latrice. He's sobbing and he says, I'm sorry, Mama.
I know it's not funny. I know like objectively they're crying and they feel real feelings, but we have to just hit Rome hugging this woman who is like 30 years older than him and being like, Mom, I'm sorry, Mom. My mom. I was like, is this August Osage County? Like, what are we watching? And also, Latrice is so annoyed with his ass but she just has to be like, it's okay, I guess. Wait, one thing about Lala, I am obsessed with the fact that she just is like, I'm going to kind of be naked in this house all the time.
Obsessed. I love it.
Like she wears those bikini bottoms and like you can see through the side of them like what's all happened. I'm positive people have seen Lala Coochie.
Yeah. And you know what? If I was almost 60 years old, I had that body multiple times in rehab, kept falling down the goddamn subway stairs, breaking my bones, and a grandmother, I would also barely wear clothes. And she's not just not wearing clothes. She's like doing fucking kickstands and shit in the middle of the house. She's got a string bikini on like Kada from Love Island and she's doing high kicks in the kitchen.
No, is this Kada's future? Like seriously?
Yeah. I think so.
Zach.
Shut the fuck up, Zach.
Wait, do your lyric impression again. It was really good. I liked it.
I forgot. about it. You know, here's one thing
Okay.
about me. I can do an impression of a person really well one time and then never again.
Okay, that'll be good.
Good thing it was recorded. Anyway,
That's true, I guess.
so Rome's in tears. Everybody's sad. I can't believe my girl's going through this. I can't believe all this happened. Da 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 da. All this stuff. So then they're like, "All right, we got to do the power veto thing." And Rome, I don't know what they decided. I guess Rome is trying to say like it would be great if I could play, and then that way like I win, and then I could take Lyric off or something like that. Now remind me again, if you play power veto and you win the power veto, and you use that to take somebody else off the block, can they then nominate you?
No, unless, which this has happened before, you give the power of veto to someone else to make the decision. So like say like, which there's been a situation in the past where they like gave their power of veto to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say Rome won.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of using the power of veto, he gave it to Lyric.
Yes.
Like put the necklace on her before the ceremony, and then she went up and took herself off the block. He would then be thrown up. That scenario has happened before where someone thought they were safe, and so they were like, "You're too freaked about this. Like, just take yourself off, and I won't do." Because I think their thought process was, "I don't want blood on my hands, but if I just give it to you, you can." I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Big Brother people. I believe that has happened before, but no, they couldn't put Rome up on the block if he took Lyric off.
Yeah. So they're trying to come up with all kinds of stuff, and I couldn't remember if it happened this episode or like the one on Wednesday night, but essentially they play power of veto and Devins wins, which is amazing. And they're trying to figure out like whether or not, who's going to be taken off. And Lyric comes in and says, "Hey, just take me off. Me and Rome are broken up." And because now at this point, Lyric and Rome are trying for like 3 hours to pretend like they're broken up. So then Lyric is going around the house and just like flirting, baby girl newscaster talking to all of the boys. She like
this didn't
gets
make
on
sense
the
to me though,
couch.
because then in the Thursday night episode, there was no talk of the breakup again.
No, they said it at the end. Rome was like, "Guys, we didn't break up. This is the love of my life."
No one believed it.
No one believed
it.
No one believed it. Everybody was like, "Okay, this is stupid." We can hear you guys kissing extremely loudly all over the goddamn house. You know what I mean? So anyway, Lyric goes and tries to plead for her life, whatever. And then Devins ends up, replacing Lyric with Rome. And I thought that, I haven't seen a backdoor in real life. Like I've seen a backdoor on season 6, which is the only other season that I've watched. I've not seen a backdoor on last year's
There wasn't one at all last year?
There wasn't one at all last year. It was very obvious who was like the house was very obviously split last year. Everybody knew what was going to happen.
This is not even a really good backdoor because Rome knew that he would get put up.
Yeah. But it was good because he did try to make him think that like at least for a few days it wasn't going to happen. I feel like maybe if the big fight didn't happen on the nomination table, then perhaps we could have gotten a solid backdoor of like, Devins just constantly telling Rome like, "You're safe, you're safe, you're safe," and then doing it. But instead, he got backdoored, which was like maybe a baby backdoor, but I did love it. It was really exciting. It was exciting television for me. And then
you need to go back and watch season. Wait, I think is it 16? Which season is it? Let me find it quickly. Season 10.
There's so many seasons. Oh, a little cafecito. Okay, cute.
I can't find it. Regardless, there's one season where it's Dan Giesling's second season. Look it up. Go watch it. It is every other episode is an insane backdoor.
I think that it was in the compilation of videos that you guys were making.
It is. Dan's funeral is in that season.
Oh wait, hold on. I think my headphones stopped working. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sound issues. Just a second. Row. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Very unprofessional.
14.
Anyway.
Season 14.
Season 14. You know,
Go back and watch that if you crave backdoors.
I love a backdoor. I
If you want all of your data in one place, you need the Intuit ERP. I'm Damon John, and I run my growing business on Intuit Enterprise Suite. Learn more at intuit.com/ERP.
I didn't think the pain from the shingles rash would affect simple, everyday tasks like bathing, getting dressed, or even walking around. I was wrong. Though not everyone at risk will develop it, 99% of people over the age of 50 already have the virus that causes shingles, and it could reactivate at any time. I developed it, and the blistering rash lasted for weeks. Don't learn the hard way, like I did. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist today. Sponsored by GSK.
I loved it. I was having a lot of fun watching this. Eviction day happens and Jason takes
Wait, we need to talk about the homophobic thing. Do you want to talk about that?
What homophobic thing?
So you might not have heard about it if you were hiding from Big Brother,
yeah, I am.
Reds.
Tell me what's going on.
Okay, so on the live feeds on some day this week, or maybe it was maybe the end of last week. It was before I had got caught up, but it was definitely in Devon's HOH. But Devon's and Kamu were in the head of household room watching the house, and Drew was in. One of the girls dressed him up in her clothes, and they were doing a just silly fashion show, and Devon's and Kamu are watching it, and they essentially are like, I don't fuck with that drag. Well, no, they go, is that women's clothes on Drew? And they're like, yeah. And Kamu was like, I don't fuck with that drag shit. That's not for men. It did this whole rant on how gross drag is. And they were both incredibly complicit in it. Devon's was a little more just smiling and nodding, but Kamu was actively no, fuck that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and now Frankie Grande is trying to get Kamu kicked out of the. Am I saying his name right? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Kicked out of the house.
People call him either Camu or Kamu. I think it's Kamu. Kamu, he is a MMA guy.
Which the MMA to Maha pipeline is it's a straight line.
Honey, the MMA, there's no pipeline because it's actually happening on the White House lawn. We're doing MMA fights in the Trump White House. So it's there. It's all part of it. It's all one. And then also, anytime somebody like that, this guy comes and then he's starts talking about Bible verses and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm all good with you here. I don't feel safe.
Well, and you know who also eats his shit up, which makes me realize exactly who she is Miss MAGA Haley. You just know her ass is all up in these MAGA streets. It's on her face. You just see it.
Oh, yeah. Haley, another one who allegedly is under 30. Okay. They're all beef tallow girls. I think that's what it is. They're not using sunscreen. They're putting beef tallow on their faces. That's why these girls look like they're old enough to be Ramona's, one of her closest 50 friends or whatever.
Yeah, agreed. But the Roman lyrics shit is bizarre to me. And the vibes are really bizarre and weird and hilarious. Mm-hmm. But I will say it is really nice to see Rome be just so down with Selena, aka Jason. Mm-hmm. It's really cute and sweet to see. He clearly is just a very he seems to be a very normal, nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he reminds me of what's his name from the Glenn, the actor? Glenn something.
Glenn Powell?
Glenn Powell. Here he gives me a little bit of Glenn Powell energy, just he seems like an all-American-y guy. Mm-hmm. I don't love his hair. I don't love a mullet. But speaking of hair, people on the internet are talking about Yash's fuck-ass hair. And I said, yeah, it's ugly and it's stupid. And I, as a South Asian person from New Jersey, I'm going to talk about this South Asian boy from New Jersey. You know what can get fucked? His hair and that fucking black scent that he keeps talking in. When he got put on the block, he was full black scent. And I was like, okay, Aquafina, relax. I don't know what that is, but you're from Edison, New Jersey, sir. Okay? Knock it the fuck off.
I have to be honest. I almost said I have to be honest. I didn't even mean to about Yash, but I actually was going to ask you if there was like a cultural reason his hair was like that. Like if this was like no, I'm serious. I was like, is this like a South Asian like trend? Like a lot of South Asian men like rock this like very full back, party in the back, no party in the front.
No, he's just an asshead. Like he's just an idiot.
Because
like,
it's not a mullet. It's like
No.
it's almost like a Karen hairdo on a different hair texture. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like, because you know like how the Karen do where it's like so flat in the front and then we're just like spiking in the back. It's kind of what he's rocking.
I think that first of all, I think there's some hair loss happening.
Well, sure. There's that's definitely at play. Yeah.
There's hair loss happening. There is a bristle brush with hairspray being used to just like put those few bangs out in the front. And then I think because apparently people in the feeds are saying he's using clippers on his own hair. He's cutting his own hair. So
oh baby, someone needs to get in the middle of the night and clip the back. I hope he doesn't sleep on his stomach, because if he was sleeping on his stomach, I would come up and just be like, "This is for the best."
And then this week in the fucking diary room, like during eviction episode, he shouted out DJ Khaled, and I was like, "DJ Khaled? That hair and the black scent?"
That was insane to me.
In the words of Ellie from Love Island, "Suck my dick." Like, that's so stupid. I hated it so much. But thank you for asking. You're so funny. You're like, is there cultural significance?
No, I was like, before I thread about his fuck ass half bob, I want to make sure there's no cultural significance here.
You know what? Honestly, this is why you're not problematic. Is you know how to
Hashtag the new CBS stock, the good white.
The good white. Shut up. Anyway, guys, long story short, eviction happens and Rome is voted out 12-1. And in surprising fashion, it is not Lyric who is the one vote. It is Taylor. Ooh.
Here's the thing. She made the correct move. Like you always want to vote with the House, because like even though like I think they would have given her a pass for voting to keep him just because out of like, you know, relationship status. I don't think they would have held that against her, but just for your track record going into the jury portion of the show, like that's the vote you should make. However, I don't think that Rome was prepared for that at all.
No, he was not. But also, I think that was a really smart move on Taylor's part, because I think that obviously even though Lyric did the right thing where she voted with the House because she was going to stay in the House, Taylor kind of did a little sneak attack on her, and now everybody's gonna be like, oh, obviously the one vote was Rome. Like, she's so obsessed with Rome, she only cares about Rome. She didn't want to vote with the House, and she's gonna be like, no, guys, it wasn't me. Why would I? And then everybody's be like, you're just a liar, then, you know. And I think that's
true.
That's so good. That's so smart on Taylor's part, you know,
because Taylor can bury that. Like, she does not need to reveal that it was her.
No, I think it's great. Do you think Lyric told Rome that she's a lawyer?
No. Oh, to Rome? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe in the live feeds.
Because he's going to marry her.
Yeah, and he's like, you're a TikTok star? I mean, and shout out to TikTok stars. I mean, they make more money than lawyers, to be honest with you. But.
Exactly. But also, she's a lawyer, a TikTok star. And then he also said, I think she said that she was a singer, a luau singer or something.
But I think she was on American Idol. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what she told Rome. At some point, allegedly during the week, the producers had to tell Lyric to put her mic back on because she kept taking her mic off and whispering to Rome.
You know, she was like, my favorite quote that I've been saying all the time since I've been recapping Summer House this year is in season 2 of Summer House. Lindsay says to Everett in the middle of the forest and like their patriotic gear, and she's blackout, and she goes, "Wanna fuck me?" And I picture that that's what Lyric is like saying into Rome's ear when she takes her mic up. Wanna fuck me? Because you know they're talking dirty under those covers.
Oh yeah, they're so weird. They're so weird being like, what I have to do right now is so hard, and I love you so much, and I'm gonna have to be really mean to you, baby. And everybody's like, okay, nobody believes this. Okay, you have a boner right now, sir. We know. We know you're still fucking. Do you think they fucked?
No, I don't think so. I think it's hard to fuck when there's this many people in the house. People are known to have sex, but it's like there needs to be a little more room, and they can't fuck on that turntable.
No, they cannot. Would you be able to sleep on that?
Yeah, I can sleep anywhere that's flat. This is my issue is like with I can't sleep on a flight really ever because like we're not laying flat and my ass can't afford the flat bed. But like I could sleep like sleepovers as a kid, like I could sleep on any ground. It doesn't really bother me. I like to sit on sometimes we have a whole ass couch and there's 2 people that live in this apartment and sometimes I'll just sit on the ground and watch TV because I like it better.
Oh, okay. That's great. I also prefer to be on the ground, actually.
Oh yeah, it's nice. I could definitely fall asleep on the turntable, but I wouldn't want to be a have-not in terms of the food situation because they don't have. But they're not doing have-not slop right now, right?
They are.
They are okay.
Yeah, I think the have-nots get the turntable bed and
slop
and the slop. I think the slop would be a touch too far for me, but I would like. You think the people that are having slop are allowed to have coffee?
Yeah, you can have beverages. You just can't have food. Like you can't have like a bar or anything. The only food you get is the slop. The slop though, I mean, it's probably it has to be just I think it's oatmeal though.
Donnie said that it's not just oatmeal. But apparently it is. It is a plain vitamin fortified oatmeal mixture. So it is that's all it is.
And they add protein powder to it because they need protein obviously, so
They are allowed to add sugar, honey, or hot sauce.
I would just add I eat oatmeal all the time. I love oatmeal. Like that would not be a problem for me.
Yeah. Also, like I had an eating disorder for a really long time, so I would have no problem with starving myself and limiting my food intake. Honestly.
Liquid diet?
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, yeah, so I'm gonna be a have-not. I'm gonna come out snatched.
Like the Phaedra meme.
By the way, I have mentioned that Phaedra meme like 4 times in the last 4 episodes, actually, every episode, because that's all I've been thinking about. It's the lettuce
with the shit lettuce, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who got the shit lettuce?
No, not yet. My husband won't let me eat a single bag salad. I'm really upset because I love my bag salads.
You love to shit.
I love poops and I love a bag salad. He's like, you're gonna end up in the hospital. I was like, oh.
Not to be so annoying, but it all kind of hit the fan when we were not in the country. And so I was like just eating, well, actually, that's not true. In the UK, all they eat is brown and tan. Everything's brown and tan.
In the UK, they would have no problem with the slop because
and the green pea mush. Yeah.
Well, I think we had another food recall this morning. Yep, it's eggs.
No eggs.
Yeah, we're getting salmonella with the eggs, guys. Listen. Anybody who tried to convince you that the FDA and the CDC were not necessary and they were ruining our food was wrong because now we can't eat the food. Okay? So, or honestly, don't shop at the grocery store. Go to your local farmer's market. Try to buy local. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Farmers markets are also cheaper than the grocery stores.
They are. So, Tom, at the end of this quick binge that you've done on BB so far, who are you rooting for? Who do you see taking it to the end?
Let me pull up my list again. Let's see. So in terms of floaters, we'll always have a floater that goes far. I do think that Barrett has a good shot at being there for a long time. I can't quite tell how interested he is in making big game moves. He has the energy of someone who could have like a really great back half of the season by laying super low for the first half. I also think I think Lala could go very, very far as well because she's genuinely really liked by everyone in the house, and I don't think anyone really wants to have her blood on their report card at the end of the game. You know,
Mhm.
there's certain people that when, like, for instance, Devin's getting Rome out will be a good report card for him because like
Mhm.
Rome is a big competitor, but I don't think people would like be happy to have, you know, Lala as someone that they were able to get out of the house. So
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
I think we should worry about is Haley, because Haley is a boy's girl and not a girl's
Ugh.
girl, and she's gonna suck all the dicks of every boy in that house to get her as far in this game as she can. So those are kind of my initial thoughts. It's hard to tell about the big game players because we're really early on, and sometimes the big game players go really early,
Mhm.
or they kind of like realign and continue to just like play a good game. I mean, Devins is playing a good game. Angela, I think she'll make it to jury, but I don't think that she'll go all the way.
I think Devins and D are having such a good time because they're like,
Oh,
this
D,
game
we didn't
is
even talk about
so-
D.
Yeah.
D has a really good shot at winning.
Yeah, they're both like, this is so much more fun than Survivor. What do you mean?
Well, they
we
say
don't have
this
to-
now. They say this now though because Sari was on season. It wasn't Angela's season. It was the season. I can't remember if it was before Angela or if there was a season after Angela before the one that you watched. But
It was the one before Angela.
okay, so yeah, so Sari was on that one with her son, and Sari has played like 6 seasons of Survivor, I believe.
Mhm.
And she said that, and 1 season of Traders, which she won, and she said that Big
Mhm.
Brother is by far the hardest game she's ever played because of the length and how boring it is.
Oh my God.
So I think they're having fun now because D was HOH the first episode, Devin's HOH the second. I do worry that they're going to snap though, because like they're not going to have power forever, obviously, and they are going to have targets on their backs, and they're going to have to play a long, boring game to stay in it.
Yeah, I think it's possible. I on the topic of Haley is gonna try to get far as long as Camus and Chuck and the boys get her. But the minute that it's their group gets down to clown, Haley, baby, you're going first.
Oh, the boys will throw her under the bus in 2 seconds.
Immediately.
What's your vibe on Chuck? I can't really get a read on him.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I'm not feeling overwhelmingly positive about him.
I don't.
There's
The
some-
fact that he
there's-
got into that red corner and said, "Yeah, that's a great name for a team."
Yeah,
red
there's
corner, and
something
he raised his
off.
hand. I hated it. I hated
Also,
it.
Jason and Barrett, I guess, are like kind of canoodling on the live feeds a lot.
Really? Because
Yeah.
people are saying that Dee and Barrett are canoodling.
Well, I think Barrett,
Yeah.
is all over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's an all
Barrett
over
is somebody
diva.
that Barrett is somebody that I would immediately fall in love with if I was 22 in the Big Brother house.
Tall, like nerdy, like
Tall,
listens
nerdy.
to you.
Yeah, tall nerdy listens to me and is sexually ambiguous. Like I would be like, yeah, okay, we can be
Yeah.
together. Well, that's good for Jason. I'm so happy for him that he and Barrett are canoodling. And
It may have just been like a one-off day, but I saw some photos of them cuddling.
Good for them. Good for Barrett. Go ahead, buddy.
I will
Get your cuddles
say,
in.
Jason, Selena S. Titties does follow me. We're friends online.
Oh my god.
Pre
I
her
love
going into the house.
Okay. Personal friends with the Big Brother player. Amazing. Incredible. I actually think that
Now, what do you think?
my floater is going to be Drew. I think Drew could be a floater or Barrett could be a floater that gets through. The problem with Drew is that he's getting too chummy with the girls, and now they're like, "You have a crush on Melody? Get fucked." And we're like, "Okay."
Wait, also, when Melody talks, close your eyes. She is Tara Reid in American Pie. Like, actually, they have a very similar, like, speaking affectation to each
You're
other.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It is spot
yeah.
on.
She would have done amazing on Real World in 2001.
Oh, yeah. And then the challenge and all that. Wait, but you don't think Drew to me is playing quite big. I think he's running the house kind of, which Angela does say.
Yeah. But I think that he's running the house and that he's being friendly with everybody. But they don't trust him because he's also really keen on like getting the alliances together and like talking game and stuff. So like I think they feel like they can't trust him. And I think that that's going to be a problem for Drew. But I
Yeah.
think with Barrett is doing a similar thing, but they don't clock it with Barrett because he's very tall and has a septum piercing. So they're like, well, we don't understand this. Oh, sure, whatever. And I think the winner, I mean, it could be any, Big Brother, expect the unexpected. Am I right, Tom?
What if I enter the house?
And then I'm going to be like, Noah, you need to root for Tom. That's it. That's the one you need to root for. That's it, guys. That's it for a Big Brother chat. This is great. Tom, I'm so glad you were able to come back stateside and record with me. That was so nice.
I'm happy to. I flew all the way here just to hop on this mic. So you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Guys, go follow Tom everywhere, the Tom Hamlett on Instagram and Threads, and go and subscribe to Dumpster Dive on YouTube and on all of your feeds and leave him 5 stars. I've not gotten a 5-star review in a while, and I'd like one too.
Yeah, do that. Don't do mine. Someone recently gave me 3 stars, which I'm always, when someone does, it's like, to me, it's 5 or 1, I mean, don't leave one, but like, I never understand 3. They were like, the content is good, the production is bad. And I'm like, is it really that bad that it's like 3 stars?
Yeah, like 3 to me says like, you made me feel nothing. Or like, okay, sorry.
I honestly try not to look at them anymore because I go through spirals, because some people will yell at me about things, talking about white people too much and how they suck. And then they'll be like, you're white, did you know? And I'm like, yeah, no shit, Cheryl.
You're like, yeah, I'm a daughter of the American Republic. Thank you.
Yeah. Hashtag the good white. Wait, one funny thing about my trip though before we go that I feel like I need to tell you here on the mic. I talked about it on my show, but I went and took berries in London when I was there. And but the milkman from In the City was in the berries class with me with a girl.
From Southern Hospitality?
No, In the City, the guy that Lindsay's dating, the guy that dated Kelly Dodd.
That milkman?
He was in the berries class with me in London. With a girl.
Well.
No,
I know.
But also Lindsay revealed that they were like still kind of like dating, and I was like, well, no,
do you want to
not
tell
in
her?
London.
No, in London. Maybe.
I'm not gonna write a blind item about it.
No,
if you want to
can you
hear it, I
imagine?
just said it.
Send it to Kelly. I'm gonna send this clip to Kelly and have her talk about it on Behind the Blinds or Beyond the Blinds, and that's it.
I can also tell Kelly about it.
You're like, I'm also friends with her. Thank you. Okay, anyway, guys, I gotta go get my kids from camp. Tom, I love you. Thanks for being here, guys. Bye.
Bye.